We needed somebody to do something the day she walked out of her house. She was not in her right state.
New tonight, it is grief mixed with anger for the family of an Anacortes woman who'd been missing for 8 months. She was found dead in Oregon just this past week, and as Ryan Sims reports, her family is now demanding answers as to why it took so long for a silver alert to be issued after she went missing.
Throughout it all, that woman's family say they knew she was in danger. That's because she was in the middle of a manic episode when she disappeared. And even though the family desperately asked for a silver alert to be issued, one actually was not issued for several days.
Had they filed the silver alert immediately, her vehicle would have been spotted on Highway 5 on its way to Oregon.
Lynn Smith's family insists it did not have to get to this point.
She didn't have to die alone in that car without her family.
Lynn suffered from bipolar disorder and had stopped taking her meds. In June, they say the 77-year-old decided to suddenly hit the road without telling anyone. Records show she first drove to the border crossing in Blaine, where she was turned away because her passport had expired.
And she asked them, how do I get back home? And all they did was turn her around and point her the direction south.
That was the last sighting of her. 8 months later, she was discovered dead in her car in a ravine by an Oregon highway.
She was still in her seatbelt. She was still, in the vehicle and, hand on the steering wheel.
Lynn's family tell Como a silver alert was not issued until nearly a week after she disappeared, even though they requested one. They say authorities told them she had the right to disappear as an adult, despite the fact that she was in her late 70s and off her meds.
That whole, they weren't a threat to themselves or anybody else, but by God, she was.
Lynn's family say they are now seriously considering filing a complaint or even a lawsuit against both Border Patrol and WSP.
We're all still kind of in shock, right? I mean, there are tears every single day.
Another really kind of bittersweet aspect to this case is that Lynn's body was found only one day after what would have been her 78th birthday. Her cause of death hasn't been determined yet, but Lynn's family does think that she suffered some kind of medical episode when she crashed that car. Coming to you from Seattle, Ryan Sims, KVAL News.